Hello friends, welcome to my channel Kohinoor Gyan. Friends, today in this video I am going to demonstrate before you an accounting software which I have developed, uh, and I will show you its application, and it is free of cost, and I'm distributing it as a free gift from my side, and it will be free till January 31st 2018. And friends, this software is very simple to operate, very simple to understand. The only requirement is that uh, uh, identify accounts, how to classify accounts, and the posting of journal entries. So if you have that much idea, then the rest of the work will be done by the software itself. It's very easy. It's very easy. So the software which I'm talking is this one. This is my dashboard. The name of this is my channel logo, Kohinoor Gyan, and this is the name of my software is S.A.S, which stands for SANCHETI accounting software, and this is my name, Vivek K Sancheti. This is my qualification, and in this software the things which is done is list of accounts, journal and ledger. This is journal and ledger. First is list of accounts, the second is journal and ledger, the third is trial balance, the fourth is profit and loss account, the fifth is balance sheet, and the last one is the day cash book. So one of one, first of all I will demonstrate the software before you, and then I will give a practical illustration how it works. The first, list of accounts. Here, if you go here, yeah, so first job you will have to do is to identify accounts. The transactions which is done in a business, you have to identify accounts involving those transactions, and that accounts you have to first of all mention here in these white blocks. Suppose cash, then you have to classify it, and all this the mode of classification is there in the list only. You cannot write anything other than what is written in this list. Suppose cash is current assets, Ramesh capital is capital account, bank is current assets, Krishna, the goods are being sold to Krishna, so it is current assets, Shyam is short term liability or current liability because goods are purchased from Shyam, and then there is purchases account which is direct expenses, sales account which is direct income, discount allowed account direct indirect expenses, discount received account indirect income, rent account is indirect expenses, ready account is indirect expenses. So these all means this relates to actually an illustration which I will show you, which I have done it in order to prove this software. So there can be many accounts that you as many accounts you have in your business that you can write here, and you can classify in the type column. This is the first thing which you have to do. Okay, the second, you have to post the entry in journal and ledger. So here you have to post only the journal entries. Ledger will be prepared by this only. Ledger, trial balance, profit and loss account, balance sheet, and the cash day book. All these statements will be prepared by the software itself. You have to do nothing. Only you have to pass journal entry and the first thing, that is the list of accounts, and nothing else. So friends, this is the software. Now I will give you a, you can say a detailed, you can say illustration how it works. This I have already done. Acha. Now one more thing which I am going to state here is that this software which I have prepared, I am giving it free of cost, and it will be free till January 31st 2018 only. Okay, the procedure of having it is that in the comment section of my YouTube video, you write that I want to have this software. Okay, then give your email address and the name which you want to print on the statements, that is this part, the front part where it is written 0000, no? This one. So here the name of your organization, the name of your business, or your personal name will come here. Okay, then in India we have GST, we have PAN. So in your country, if there is any such code for doing business and all, you can give me that code, I will put it here. Okay, so it will be permanent. When you will take a printout of it, that name will also come along with the printout, so that will look good. Okay, this name will be automatically printed here also, in trial balance also, in profit and loss account also, in balance sheet, everything, every statement. So this will be requirement, this will be what you have to do. Just give a request in the comment section of my YouTube video that I want this software, and then your email address, this and I will send this to your email address, and then you can operate it. And you also give remarks on this, whether you like the software or you did not like the software, or the problems which you are facing, or if it's good, then okay, say that it's good, so that it can help other individuals also. Okay, so let's begin. So this is the actual you can just have a look on the transactions, okay, which I have written here. This is the transaction in a business. You can just have a glimpse of this transaction. You can write it also if you want to. Fine. So I will hold here for, you can say, a few seconds. For all those transactions from April 1 to April 30, that is, Ramesh started business with rupees 10,000, paid into bank rupees 7,000, bought goods for cash rupees 500, drew cash from bank for office rupees 100, sold to Krishna goods on credit rupees 150, bought from Shyam goods on credit rupees 2 to 5, received from Krishna rupees 145, allowed him discount rupees 5, paid Shyam cash rupees 215, discount allowed rupees 10, cash sales for the month rupees 800, paid rent rupees 50, paid salary rupees 100. This is a transaction of which we have to pass journal entries, then prepare ledger accounts, then prepare trial balance, then prepare profit and loss account, then prepare balance sheet. Okay, so these things I have done here, which is actually a practical thing which is done. I have done everything practically. There is nothing, you can say, no software is used here. It is done practically, and it took around 1.5 hours for me to complete all those things. Fine. And here you can see the transactions are not many, but in the business there are many transactions. It takes so much time. Okay, so this is the journal entry which I have passed. I've already passed. Okay, see, for all those transactions I have passed the journal entries. Then the exact procedure of accountancy I followed here. Fine, this is journal entry. Then out of the journal entry I have prepared this ledger. I will start tutorials on accountancy. The persons who are not good in accountancy, by going through my tutorials of theoretical accountancy, they can also gather knowledge and they can use that software very easily. But presently I assume that whoever takes that software has basic knowledge of accountancy. Anyway, so this is the ledger account, this is the balance which I've made the color, which I have highlighted here, denotes the, you can say, the balance. Okay, so this is cash balance, capital balance, and then bank balance, then purchases balance. Then Krishna, there is no yellow highlight, means there is no balance, it is squared off. Fine. Then sales, there is balance. Then Shyam, there is no balance, it is square off. Discount allowed, there is balance, and discount received, there is balance. Rent is, there is balance, and salary, there is balance. Okay, out of these balances I have prepared this trial balance. Where is the trial balance? This is the trial balance. Fine. So you see 10,960, 10,960, it's tally. So if trial balance is, denotes what? If the debit side is equal to the credit side, then almost the entries are passed correctly. It should be debit minus credit should be 0. This is a 0. Fine. Now out of trial balance I have prepared profit and loss account, which is in the below. This is a profit and loss account. Here the net profit is rupees 80. Fine. This is 80. Out of this profit and loss account I have prepared balance sheet. In balance sheet we use assets, liabilities, and profit or loss of the profit and loss account. So here in the balance sheet we see that the liability side is equal to the asset side. Fine. So this is what I have done practically. Now in the software what I did is that, so this was the software. So first of all I classified how many accounts were there in the transactions. There were total 11 accounts. So I wrote all 11 accounts here. Cash account, Ramesh capital account, bank account, Krishna account, Sham account, purchases account, sales account, discount allowed, discount received account, rent account, salary account. Okay, this I wrote here manually, and then I classified it. And classification was there only from the items which were there in the list. Fine. So I classified it. Then I passed the journal entries. This is the journal entry which I passed. Cash account debited to Ramesh capital account, bank account to cash account, purchase account to cash account. This is the whole journal entry with narration. Fine. Here one more very important thing which I gave here is this one, the check one. Here we can find out whether the amount which we are posting on the debit side and the credit side is correct or not. As for example, suppose in here cash is 10,000. If I write here 9,000, you'll find it that it shows unbalanced. Fine, means our entry is somewhere wrong, so you have to correct it out. So write here 10,000, correct, it will show balanced. Suppose here 5, I write here by mistake 15, it will show unbalanced. Okay, so I will correct it out here as 5, I will show it 5. So this is one important factor which I gave here, and this is the whole journal entry. Fine. So our job is to identify accounts, classify accounts per journal entry. Done. The rest part will be done by the software. This is the charm of the software. The rest part will be done by the software. For example, if you want to see the balance of any account, just right here. This purchases. Suppose you want to see the cash balance. What is the cash balance? So you said cash. See the balance 3180. Tally it with the actual practical one which I did. This is the practical one. Where is the cash one? Cash ledger. The cash ledger 3180 tallied. Then this one. You want to see the sham account. Sham account. This is the sham account. It's 0. Square off. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the sham account? Sham account is square off, no balance, right? So this is balancing. Now you want to see the ledger. Here also one more thing, that in the result section the entries which contains sham is highlighted. So here there is sham is on the credit side, here there is sham is on the debit side, here there is sham on the debit side. Fine. Okay, now you want to just have a look on a ledger, to take a printout of ledger. What you have to do, you have to go to, suppose this sham only. Now this result, now you just uncheck, select all, check all is sham, and then click OK. This is a sham account. This is a sham account. This is a sham balance. Just you can take a print out of it. Fine. So this is, you can say, ledger which is done by the software itself. Now what about the trial balance? This is a trial balance automatically prepared. See the balance. This is the net balance column. Before this classification is the net balance column. It should be 0. You see it is 0. Now I have made many rows. When your job is done, you can just delete those rows. This option I have given. Okay, you can delete rows. You cannot insert any row, but you can delete row. So this one is negative. Total of the trial balance 19,300, 19,300 is the debit side. This is the credit side. Okay, so if you see here, it's the trial balance. This is no. This is the trial balance, debit side and credit side. Fine. Now you can say the profit. The profit is, net profit is 80. Let's see what our profit and loss account is showing. 80. This is the profit. The profit and loss account, you can see view normal. Okay, this is a profit and loss account. Okay, this is a profit and loss account, and come on the below side. The profit is 80. Fine. And what about the balance sheet? 10080, 10080. See here. Balance sheet total 10080, 10080. Tallied. Now the day book. Now what is the use of this day book? In India, in accountancy also, the cash balance should not be negative. The cash balance per day should not be negative. This you can ascertain by this cash book. The transactions in which cash is involved will be shown here. Fine. And the debit amount, credit amount will be shown here, and this is the balance. You should see that this balance is not negative in any day. So this you can ascertain from this cash book, day balance book, cash book day balance book. Okay, so friends, this is my software, S.A.S. Sancheti accounting software, absolutely free presently, and I will extend this you can say a free distribution if I get good response from my viewers, from the persons who use this software. I will definitely increase the period of this free distribution. So friends, you please use this software. It can be used in any part of the world. Just I want to I have to change this currency symbols. This dollar instead of this rupees, dollar will come, pound will come, yen will come, any currency symbol in which you are operating by, and the rest, the basic accountancy is the same all over the world. Fine. So it is my request that since I have done a lot of hard work for preparing this software, I want that many accountants and business persons should get the benefit out of this software. So please have a free copy of this software, use it, and let me know how you're feeling, whether you're liking it or you're not liking it, and the problems which you're facing, or you're enjoying what. Just definitely give remarks on the software. And while you can say a request for the software, you please mention the accounting period of your country, so that the software goes through your accounting period. Suppose in India, our accounting period is from April to March, 1st April to March 31st the next year, and in some country it is from January 1 to December 31. So please mention the 12 months slab of your country, of your accounting period, which will be mentioned in the software, which will be easy for you to pass journal entry. Fine. So friends, this is my, you can say, video on my software, Sancheti accounting software, S.A.S. Please do have a copy of the software, enjoy the software, and when I will price it, I will definitely price it a very nominal rate, which you all can have and enjoy, and make accountancy a easy work to do. So friends, thanks for watching, and do subscribe my, this, you can say, software, accountancy software, Sancheti accounting software, S.A.S. Thanks for watching, friends. Have a nice day. Thank you.